I trip over my words anyways. You can't get me the tired combination and me sleepy at the same time. This match should be a good one, though. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen here. But yeah, sorry, I just like doing commentary a lot, so. Gives people something to watch too, you know, late at night if they're not doing anything. I guess you could always just watch personal streams, but, you know, some people like to see the side-by-side comparison. But onto the action here. Lakitu known for trolling runs pretty early. A very heavy reset point in RTA runs. But Paratroopa going to get by him with ease right now, and he looks like he's going to be pulling off to a big lead to start this off. But yeah, a little bit about some of these players, because I've seen them play quite a few times now. RaikouRider is definitely one of the chain-heavy players. He's known for doing Marathon in a bunch of the Puzzle League games, specifically Pokemon Puzzle League. And, yeah, I think he just goes for a big chain and try to top off the opponents, which is a very consistent strat. It won't get you the quickest kills, but it'll definitely get you those kills that are always, like, below 30 seconds. As long as you manage to connect on those chains, obviously. But yeah, you're seeing a little bit of it right there. He gets that 5 chain. Looking to extend it more, but didn't get quite the color he wanted at the end. Paratroopa, I think he has a very similar play style, but I think he switches it up a little bit more. I know he does do some combos here and there. I think he's just consistency player. I don't think he's the most technical out there, but he's definitely someone who will like pull off big chains like you see on Poochie here and get some really consistent times. I mean, we saw that when he played against Cozy Pocket. I don't think any of us expected him to take a victory in that match, but look at where he's at now. And I have his record wrong on stream. Let me switch that. That's 1-2 instead of 1-1. But yeah, I think overall they are very similar in the way that they do play. But Raikou looks like he's picking it up now, doing even bigger chains than Paratroopa. Gets that sub 30 second on Poochie. They're going to be tied for just a little bit, but Paratroopa is going to get this kill on Wiggler right now. 31 seconds, basically matching Raikou. About like 35 to 40 seconds ahead. Still anybody's game. Always got to stress that, you know. Early stages, it's always nice to have a lead, but the cave always exists as well. So, you never know what's going to happen when we get to that point. Raikou did actually quite a few combo garbage follow-ups there on Wiggler. This should ultimately lead to the kill, though he was going to troll just a little bit longer there with that clear. Raikou cleaning it up, another sub 30. I think that's what you're going to see a lot with these players since they do opt to go for those big chains. The 30-second time is going to be like the magic time to shoot for. Anytime they might get trolled for a little bit longer than that, it's an opportunity for the other player to gain some time. But yeah, 33 seconds on Paratroopa's side. I need to change one other thing too. I thought I changed this. I might... Oh, I know what I did. I just never opened it. Actually, I have plenty of time before this one too. Now I'm just slacking. Cannot blame the tiredness on this. Let you guys enjoy the sounds while I'm doing this. There we go. Alright, now I can fully pay attention. Still had Wired Wiki under the commentary at the bottom. Got that fixed up though. But yeah, Paratroopa getting another time in that 30-second range right now. If Raikou can get a little bit of a quicker kill right now, which he had a decent follow-up, but he's going to be a little bit short. He might go for like a 4 chain here follow-up. Unfortunately, too many greens up in the corner there. It looks like this is going to be another 30-second time for Raiko. Yep, 33 seconds. I'm telling you, that is literally what it's going to be around the whole time. Yeah, who is this Wired Wiki guy? I've never even heard of him. Why is his name on the screen? But yeah, Paratroopa maintaining this lead. It was just a little bit of that Lakitu troll that's really making the whole difference here, because these guys have been pretty much even for time. Paratroopa just remaining with that like 30-second lead and still hitting the 30-second quota right now. The cool thing is both of them are being really consistent, and this should make for a really close race at the end. It's going to be who can be on their chains when it comes to Kamek and Bowser, because not only do you have to get that good starter, you better make sure your follow-up's pretty good as well. Because we've seen it plenty of times, people just getting in those awkward positions where, you know, they had a decent starter, but since Bowser and Kamek are so fast, it was really hard to follow up, and then you'll see matches go for 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes. It's tough. But yeah, both of them hitting the 30-second range once again. The magic time right now. We see Paratroopa, since they've both been even right now, he's going to be the first person to make it into the cave. And this is where everything's going to be thrown for a loop right now. Raiko maybe going to break that 30-second streak, but he was just one line short, so this follow-up is going to keep true to our 30-second times. Oh, well, it's going to get trolled a little bit more, but Paratroopa actually breaking the 30-second streak right now. He's going to get that 18-second on Hookbill, and this is actually really big. Since Raiko got a little bit trolled here, 45 seconds on Raphael, this opens up a pretty big gap for Paratroopa. So let's see if he can get that same kill here on Piranha. Piranha and Hookbill are very, very similar, I want to say. I feel like there's a much bigger cursor speed jump when you get to Kamek. So you can catch Piranha and Hookbill off guard more than the latter. But yeah, as Judas just pointed out in chat too, he is playing with Raphael. Bold strategy. Lose a couple of frames to pick the character you want. Can work sometimes in the end, who knows. Though, actually, I don't know if it's too optimal to pick Raphael. I don't know if this applies to the versus mode as well. But I know when you're doing like time trial stuff, his like stage background has more lag than some of the other characters, so you like opt to not choose him because you'll save more time picking a different stage. Like I said, I don't know if that holds true here though. If anything though, it's gonna let him keep this lead, but he's going to lose a little bit of time. 1 minute and 3 seconds is not probably what he was looking for in a close race like this. Raiko, let's see if he can capitalize. He's got to make sure this chain's consistent. He's gonna get that 4. Unfortunately, the blues were kind of conflicted there, and he had to go around it. So he's got to look for something else. But Piranha has, like, no panels. So he's got to do yet another follow-up after this. Dude, Paratroopa raising his stack all the way to the top, man. He wants to make sure Kamek stays topped off. That can be a pretty good strategy. And Paratroopa is someone who can find clears pretty quickly, so it's not too dangerous for him when he does it. But here comes RaikouRider. He just shaved 30 seconds off of that Kamek. He's looking to maybe take the first lead of this race for him, as Paratroopa is getting a little bit trolled, but this could maybe lead to a kill here on Kamek. That chain's not going to help him, though. Kamek's going to try to downstack in a little bit. The reds potentially could line up. Uh-oh, this is trouble. And then more shake time. Oh, Kamek lowered the purples instead of clearing. That was a break for Paratroopa. That could have been so much more time wasted there. But luckily, he ends it with a 45-second. He's going to keep the lead going into Bowser. Can Raiko get this follow-up and get this kill here? He's got to wait for this garbage to keep clearing. But it looks like Kamek's just going to race to get 4 rows of panels. He might be able to strike and get this kill, but it's looking really good for Paratroopa right now. Bowser chaining away. He gets that 5 chain. We'll drop it with the blues that clear in place. Paratroopa's got to be careful. He's got the tall towers. He's scrambling to find clears. I think he will be okay, though. Gets that chain to buy him some stop time. Oh, he's got to be careful again. Oh, the quick cursor speed helping him out right there. Man, that was scary. That could have been a freaking game changer, especially since Raikou just finished Kamek. But Paratroopa cleans up nicely. Raikou will need Bowser to troll for a lot longer than this 41 seconds, but there's a chance. He has a lot of panels, and he's not topped off yet. This is Raikou's opportunity to come back. He is starting Bowser right now. And the garbage still hasn't dropped on Paratroopa's screen. He's got to drop this chain soon, because Raikou has an opportunity. Here comes a 3 chain, a 4 chain. He cuts it off short. This could be a quick cheese on Bowser's side if he can find a quick enough follow-up, but it's not going to matter. Bowser is crushed on Paratroopa's screen. He prevails in the end with that very big chain to secure the victory at 107. Paratroopa up 1-0 in the set. Man, that was so close at the end. That is exactly what I expected in a match like this. I did not expect anything as close or farther. Just ignore my grammar right now. It was close. Raikou made that comeback right at the end. And if it wasn't for just like, you know, a couple stages giving him trouble, this was his race to win as he finishes only 30 seconds behind. Raikou barely losing that one, but playing well. This should be a really, really close game too as well. So that's good stuff for Paratroopa. Even if he does lose this match, he could still be in the running for second place. I'm not 100% sure on that. He possibly could be eliminated. I think whoever loses this match is eliminated from the top 2 position, but we'll get a better look at that afterward. But man, what a race. With these guys knowing everything is on the line to qualify early for main bracket, they showed us one hell of a race. Man, it's hard. I always analyze after the match to see what players could do better here. They both were doing pretty much what I expected from them, though. They both played well. The high 10-minute, low 10-minute range is where I would expect both of them to hit. And they were doing, you know, 6 or 7 plus chains most of the time. So, you know, just a little bit more of the consistency is really going to be the matter of the races. Like, if you play consistent every single stage, that will make up for the trolls that you get every once in a while. Because it's going to happen to both players. Maybe it can happen more so on one other player. But usually, if you play better, it's going to result in a victory. And, you know, Raikou did have a couple stages that went a little bit wrong for him. And if he can clean that up, this is easily his match, and we'll be seeing a race 3. And I agree, Yoshimitsu, if you do a 22 chain, it's an automatic, like, 3-stage victory. You clear all the panels on your screen, they're going to bump you all the way up to Wiggler at the beginning. If you do a 31 chain somehow in this game, then you just get the world record. But here we go. I'm excited. We're into race 2 right now. Here we go. Paratroopa already showing the consistency. He knows that Lakitu can be greedy with his panels. He throws a big chain out there. Raikou's going to be a little bit behind. And I think Paratroopa's follow-up is enough here. Though, Lakitu doing some chains. And there's going to be so many 4 combos that fall on top here. I want to see that. There's 5 of them. Oh my god, they finish in sync. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I can already tell. Good stuff to both of them hitting that 30-second quota once again. And here we go into stage 2. Bumpty going to be playing a lot nicer for him. You know, he'll raise his panels a little bit. Luckily for Paratroopa, his were a lot more even. So Bumpty was going to raise his stack a little bit quicker. And he might do it one more time. He's got a lot of panels to work with. This could be a pretty quick kill for Paratroopa. Bumpty's got these separated towers. He's going to get down on Raikou's screen really quick. But Bumpty falling in 20 seconds on Paratroopa's. Again, he's going to be taking that early lead. And Bumpty's got a chain falling on Raikou's screen. Gonna just stall it out a little bit more. He had enough time for second tier, dude. The Bumpty second tier. Why are you doing it? No, he's got a 3 chain. Bumpty, stop this, man. This is not nice, dude. You gotta quit this right now. Wow, just enough Shake 2 to lower all that stack. 44 seconds, man. That's gotta hurt, but it is early game. He's still got plenty of time to make up later on. But, geez, that was pretty unlucky there with everything that Bumpty was doing. And yeah, that's going to allow Paratroopa to maybe pull a little bit further ahead here, depending on how Raikou handles this Poochie. But 27 seconds is definitely a good pace for him here. And he's going to be moving into Wiggler first. Raikou's actually a little bit short right now. He's going to get that 2 chain with the 5 combo. If he lets this drop, he could maybe cheese with that right tower. And yeah, Poochie gets greedy and goes for the left side first. 25 seconds, very good fight for Raikou. And maybe a little bit of a struggle here at the beginning for Paratroopa. He's kind of low on panels. Doesn't really have a clear chain starter. And yeah, Wiggler has nothing to work with. Raikou's opportunity to take the lead early here. And it looks like he might do so. His chain's looking good. He's probably going to extend it to a 7. Yeah, 7 with the 6 combo at the end. Extends it to an 8 for a good messenger. How about a 9, actually? Raikou wants to make sure Wiggler stays dead here. Absolutely crushes. It's still not enough. He didn't have enough combos, actually. It's still most likely going to kill here. Yeah. That was pretty crazy, though. Only 1 combo garbage at the top. Even with the 9 chain, it was still not enough to top him off. That's how stingy Wiggler was with the panels there. But regardless, still made up a lot of time. Only down by 10 seconds now. Paratroopa a little bit late on the startup here. We'll get the 6 chain. This will easily top off Froggy with all the combo garbage that's going to fall too. But it's going to get delayed a little bit because Paratroopa's doing clears a little bit too quickly. So, going to waste a little bit more time, but hitting that 27-second mark, still pretty good for him, as Raikou's still got to find this follow-up right now. Yeah, I know, right? I had to eat my own words there. The 9 chain was actually necessary in that situation. I don't think I've ever seen a 9 chain not top off an opponent, though. That might be a first for me. Very rare that happens. It's looking like a mystery chain sometimes in Pokemon Puzzle League speedruns, where the opponent gets so greedy that it literally chains every single panel away, and it's just left with one big block that covers the entire screen. Those are like some of the best kills. But yeah, this is not looking good for Raikou right now. A minute and 9 seconds on Froggy, still trolling a little bit longer. He's finding clears to buy him time. Still more clears. Keep going down, and almost enough Shake to get the purples. But luckily for him, this is finally going to end. But, man, it cost him a lot of time. Down by a stage and a half about right now. And Paratroopa is showing no sign of slowing down. He's getting a lot of combos and pretty consistent chains right now. A little bit of a slow start there, but the good thing about his play is since he is so comfortable with finding clears at will, when he raises his stack all the way to the top, even if he drops a chain, he's likely to start up another chain immediately after that. And that's how you see him usually only gets, like, at most 40-second stages. And yeah, he hits another 33 seconds there. But Raikou makes it up with that 18-second there. I missed what happened on that side, but I'm sure he got a pretty good starter, and that's going to be crucial for him. But yeah, he's got a good start right here again. He's got that 6 combo there. He's going to continue it right now with a 4 combo at the end of this chain. He might opt to continue more. He's going to cut it off, though. And Lungefish will be 1 line short. Meanwhile, on Paratroopa's side, he gets that 5 chain with a little combo garbage at the top going to fall eventually. This could be good for him. Raphael gonna do a couple more clears and then probably opt the down stack in a little bit here. And Paratroopa's follow-up coming just a little bit too late. Meanwhile, Raiko just crushing Lungefish right now. Gonna be making up a little bit of time. Might be on the same stage here as Paratroopa. But Raphael's got that tower right in the middle. Paratroopa moving on to the cave first here, but the lead has slimmed down quite a bit. Very similar to last race, we had a couple of trolls in Raiko's run, and he was able to tie it back up on Bowser, but you don't want to see him in that position, because if it continues like it did last race, Paratroopa just played so consistently again on the cave, and it's just going to be really hard to make up time here. Especially, he had a really good start there, and Hookbill going into stack lowering mode, but the combo garbage did not fall in enough time. And he has a chain lined up at the bottom. This is good for Raiko, who's struggling on Raphael right now. He's got to find a bigger follow-up. Paratroopa will completely top off Hookbill, and that's a gift. He actually didn't do anything there. Scrolled to the top and died. Like, he had all the stop time in the world and just wasted it there. A gift for Paratroopa getting that 35 seconds. Raiko heading into the cave as well, but down by a full stage. Can he make this comeback in the cave? Bring this to a race 3. I have faith in him. He's been playing well still. He's got to make sure he hits those chains, though. He's got a really good setup right now. He's going to have all these purples in a row here, too. Oh, he actually tries to go for the frame perfect to get that 6 combo part of the chain. Unfortunately, misses it. And he's got to be careful with the separated towers. Oh, no, Raiko! I saw it because Hookbill did all those combos and caught Raiko right off guard. This is bad for him. Taking a death is not good, especially being down a stage. At least it was quick into it. But no, that's not what you like to see right now. Because all Paratroopa has to do is probably wait for this clear to be done. And yeah, not enough to stop time for Naval to down stack. Taking him out in sub 40 seconds. Paratroopa so much closer to getting this victory and knocking RaikouRider out of the chance of being in the top 2 of the group. But yeah, here we go. On to Kamek right now. Raiko still trying to find this answer for Hookbill. Hookbill is just chaining away on him right now. He's going to go into stack lowering mode. And Raiko will have enough on this follow-up, which should probably kill when it drops. Because Hookbill gets greedy and he just wastes all of his panels. The purples could maybe line up still, and he most likely will get to him. But this should maybe lead to a kill. I would hope so. Yeah, right before he got to the reds. So Raiko finally getting past Hookbill here. This is just what he needs. And Paratroopa extending this chain out a little bit too long. That actually bought time for Kamek to make that clear. But he's not going to have anything to work with. Oh, the chain that fell. This is what Raiko needs. It's buying him more time. And Kamek's still going for chains, though. This might not take Paratroopa too much longer. Yeah, that's going to waste all of his clear opportunity and be the forced kill for Paratroopa. He is one stage away from taking this match and finishing 2-2 in his groups and having to wait for other people to decide his destiny. But it's looking good for him so far. Raiko still has to send more to Naval here, and he's got 2 more stages afterward. It's looking very slim for Raiko to win this match, but it is Bowser. Anything can happen. Let's see what he's got. Paratroopa being super aggressive with the stack once again. It's been working out for him the entire match. Definitely shouldn't switch that up now. He's going to play it super safe. He's going to come out with that 7 chain. It's going to top off Bowser for a while, and he's looking for this quick follow-up too. Raiko does finish off Naval, though. Only down by 2 stages, but he needs a miracle at this point. And Bowser's got the separated towers on the left and the right. It looks like he's going to use up some clears while lowering too. He's got the blues still, and he manages to get them. He needs... Oh, this is... I don't think Raiko's going to be able to catch back up. The chain's going to fall into place, but he needs to line up the yellows just perfectly here, and I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, he drops it down, and that will do it. Paratroopa crush killing Bowser once again, getting another sub 11 minute time. He's been super consistent in this match, and he will take it 2-0 over RaikouRider, keeping his hopes alive to get second place in this group. Yeah, what a race for Paratroopa, man. The consistency was paying off for him, and like we just saw in both the games, very similar times, and good stuff to him. Unfortunately, that death just cost Raiko so much, man. It was... I feel like it was a little bit of a momentum killer, too, but he was down by a little bit coming into that. Just unfortunate to see, because he's heading to Bowser right now, and it's been close. He still might finish within like a minute and a half of Paratroopa's time. It was just a couple more drop chains than Paratroopa. That's what it came down to. But yeah, that's exactly what I expected from this match. I couldn't want anything more there. Yeah, this just makes this group even more interesting. Unfortunately, it does eliminate RaikouRider from the top 2, but 4 people still in contention to the top 3 spots. I don't know how it's going to end. I really don't. And we have all of them playing against each other, too. It's going to be some very interesting matches. But yeah, Raikou still looking for his first win. He's got to play, I believe, Edo Bean next week. Or this coming week, rather. And yeah, Raikou going out with a bang right now. Going with that 12 chains. He's going for the mystery chain. That's what I like to see. My boy Raikou making me proud, dude. Got the loss, but he is going all out swag at the end, man. Keep it going, dude, for the people. I think that was like a 17 or an 18 chain. I love it, Raikou. Thank you for thank you for that, dude. This has been my favorite match just because of that now. Everyone's got to go back and watch this because Raikou dropping the biggest chains of all time. And look, see, mystery strats work, man. It's going to eventually kill Bowser here. You know, sometime. He'll delay a little bit longer, and, you know, there's a lot of clear time on the garbage. But, you know, it's a confirmed kill. You can't argue with that. Look at this. What's Bowser going to do against that block? Nothing. He's dead. He's out of here. He's donezo. But, oh yeah, thank you, Raikou. I was thanking you a lot for it, dude. That made this match worth it. I mean, it was a great match to begin with, but that was just the cherry on top there at the end. But, yeah, GG's to both of them. This was a very fun and close match throughout both of the races here. And, yeah, we're only going to see more as the final week progresses at the end. But, yeah, we'll flash over to the bracket now. This is